So, episode 5 of Rurouni Kenshin. I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I cannot remember, a lot of fucking shit from this goddamn episode, even though I just fucking watched it. I can't remember the name of, the name of, the group that Sanosuke was in as, a kid. I can't remember the fucking name of the guy he was with, his father figure or whatever. I can, fucking barely remember even the reason why they were betrayed by the government and were all murdered. I don't know if it's because the episode was just somewhat fucking boring with all the goddamn exposition, or if it's just fucking me being up for too goddamn long. But I'll try and do this as best I can, because I really don't want to wait another day to do this, and this is really the only time I'll have to do it. So, episode 5. Sanosuke comes back and has a fight with Kenshin, and the guy from episode 1 and now episode 4 who hired Sanosuke to fight Kenshin is still the bad guy, and he gets beaten, and we learn about the past of Sanosuke. As a kid, he was with this group of people that fought in the rebellion, and basically the government lied about them because they went around. They were farmers that had signed up, which is what it was. They were farmers and stuff, and they went around telling people about something about taxes being cut, I think it was. And after the war or rebellion, the government lied about it, said that they were all liars and had them all killed for it because they couldn't actually do it. So yeah, the little band of farmers and whatnot were all murdered except for Sanosuke. And that is why he hates the Imperials. And the fight itself with Sanosuke and Kenshin was I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure the fights will get better later on, but I was kind of expecting a little more. And especially with that giant sword of his, of Sanosuke's. I forgot what the hell he called it last episode, but I think it's broken in this episode and it's never seen again. Though I do believe that the opening always has him with it, and I don't think it's ever changed. To my knowledge, at least. Maybe it is in season 2 or 3. I don't really fucking know. But to my knowledge, that thing never gets fucking fixed. Never even mentions it again after this episode. So, yeah. I did like this episode, but I really just wanted to come into this episode and see a cool fight. The exposition thing, with Sanosuke's character, it's good to know more about his character and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I kind of just wanted a cool fight between them. I know there is a fight between them later on in the season, because I do remember that, but I don't remember when that is. But I'm a little disappointed, but it's still a fine episode. It does what it needs to, just fine, and it sets him up as a rival character who I don't know if he'll be appearing every episode or not. But I suppose we'll see. Now, on to episode 6. I don't want to make these too long each. So, now on to episode 6. And this is not a lot happens in this episode. For the first half, it's just watching the new villain, who I believe they call Janae, basically going around killing people, and a fight happens between him and and Kenshin. And they fight for a little bit, and basically Janae is unimpressed, wanting to kill the Watosai, not Kenshin. So he gives him a day, which leads into like basically the second half. Like maybe it doesn't like maybe it's like a little over half. I'm not really sure at the moment. But basically from there, Kenshin goes off to go find himself, and Sanosuke goes to tell God, I have terrible handwriting when I'm tired. I can't tell what the fuck that's. I think it's an R and a U, so I think. Fuck it. The main female lead, whose name I can't remember, and I can't read my own handwriting. It's like 3 a.m. So. It was Karu, I think, yeah. Maybe that was it. I think that's what I was trying to write there. I don't know, leave me alone. But she goes off to find Kenshin after Sanosuke tells her everything. And she finds Kenshin, and she gives him a... Oh yeah, she goes out to find him because she's afraid of being alone. Or she doesn't want to be alone again. And she gives Kenshin like some ribbon and tells him to bring it back after the fight. But then she gets kidnapped, and then the episode ends. Yeah, this episode was... Yeah, it was a fun episode. The first half was... Like, not meh. But, like... it was fun seeing a bunch of random people get killed I don't really care about. I mean, it definitely makes him more of a threatening villain than any of the others so far, so I guess that's something. But he is really not that interesting of a villain, because really, it's like his whole shtick is he paralyzes people, then kills them, and he just does it for fun, for fucking funsies and shit. So I don't know. I don't think he's like too compelling of a villain myself. Though he is a former Batosai himself, and so he's got that going for him. Am I right? No, of course I'm not right. But I don't know. There's like not a whole lot going on with this episode. Like the first fight they had, I was kind of getting a little bit interested, but like as soon as I was like okay, let's see what this goes. It just ends, and I think it was like Janae, I think his name is, just like says, okay, no, give you a fucking day to go train and shit. And I mean, after that, it's just a bunch of just more character stuff. And I want to get to the fucking fights already, to like the cool fights that I like remember watching from this series. I know you gotta like. I know I'm being like unfair, and I'm probably being a fucking like impatient goddamn bastard, but I really want to see some cool fights as well. Like, I enjoy the character stuff that we're seeing in these episodes. It's fun, and it's nice to develop the characters a little bit, actually get to know them and like them before all the fucking like action starts. And I'm hoping that there will be some action next episode. Cause I swear to goddamn God, if it's like episode 5, where like they said it's gonna be a cool fight, but then like the majority of it is not a cool fight, I'm gonna be a little disappointed again. Like more so this time than I was last time. So hopefully it'll work out. But I'm not gonna watch episode 7 now. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow after work. So hopefully, or maybe if I have time before work later today, I will. I'm not really sure. But okay, I'm gonna stop it here.